Why do I need a website for my business? As an actor, I have a website, but a lot of people say, modern age, you don't need a website, you just need social media. Marina, what do you think? Do I need a website for my business?
It really depends. So, how ambitious you are. I want to build your expertise and be seen as an expert. If all you want to do is just post stuff on social media and it's your hobby, whatever you do, then you probably don't really need a website. But if you want to position yourself as a professional or an expert on a specific topic, a website is a very good thing to have, because a website is a hub for the information about you. If someone will Google AJ Donnelly, an actor or a British actor, or just your name.
Just my name.
And this is what you can do. Just put your name there in Google and see what will come up. The first few results are usually your website, LinkedIn, and some other social media. So if you have only social media account, then you can have only short bio over there, some pictures, sometimes some posts, and this is a very limited information, and it also depends on what you posted the last few posts that people can read and know a little bit more about you and what you do. Sometimes it's not what you want people to know about you in general. So the website gives you the opportunity to present yourself in the way that you want. To say, oh, I'm an actor, I've been in these movies, I've done this work, I've worked with these directors, I have these programs to offer to you, here's how you can contact me, etc. So that's the information that you intentionally put, and people can check your website and see who you are, what you do, what you have to offer.
I find that as an actor, you can control the narrative when you have your own website. So you might have a Actors Access profile, or a Backstage profile, or an IMDb profile, but you are still limited in most cases to how many videos and how many photos and what you can really show there. But when it's your website, as Marina just said, you can really control how much you say and in what way you say it, which obviously feeds into your brand that you're trying to build.
Exactly. And you position yourself as an actor who does these things, not necessarily the expert on a subject who teaches stuff, but the one who wants to act. And that's why you have your portfolio there, you have some of your media appearances there, and everything goes around the person as an actor. Versus if you would want to teach and you would position yourself as an expert on a specific subject, in your case, it's acting, so you would position yourself as an actor. All the people would Google your name, AJ Donnelly, and they will say, oh, AJ done a lot of movies. But when they go to your website, they will see that you now focus on the education and helping people, or you provide some services. Although you still can be an actor and have everything there, but you also can mention your services there, which gives a better picture of what you have to offer. And you can put all the best stuff, not just last social media post, which people will check and see, oh, he just had a bad day and he shared about this, or he just ate noodles in a Chinese restaurant. So this is just small things which give you an additional information as someone who searched for your name, right? But not the information about you as a person, as an expert, or the actor.
So it's quite clear that you do believe you need a website for your business, but why, in terms of, do people still look at websites?
They do. Well, first of all, let's say that people want to interview you. Where do we go? They Google the information about you. They see about your experience. They see what you've done. And if you have a website, they will go to your website. They may say, oh, AJ has a media kit, and there are specific topics that he can cover, and there is a bio about him. There is some more information that I, as an interviewer or as a media person, can check there and ask him some questions, invite him to give interview on a podcast, invite him to participate in a panel discussion, invite him for a project that I would want to work with. If I'm not a media person, but maybe I want to film something, and I'll look for an actor for my project. Someone very cool who has connections in China, because AJ had a lot of projects in China. And if he mentioned that he's willing to work for the projects on his website, well, maybe I would want to contact him and ask if he would want to participate. And you would not post so many things online on social media. Yes, from time to time you may say, oh, I've been on this media, or I have this credibility, or oh, I'm open to participate in different projects. But when you have a website, you can put everything there and you can say, oh, I'm willing to give the interviews. Here are the questions that you can ask me. This is something interesting that I can share about, particularly working in China as an actor. Or if you would sell your expertise, you've done the, let's say, coaching or consulting, you can on social media say, oh, I'm going to have a coaching group soon. Or sometimes I do some workshops offline or online. But on the website, you can put some more information that people can check and decide whether they want to participate and how much they trust you. Because you also can build your credentials there and show more of why people need to work with you, why people need to interview you, who you are as an actor and as a person.
So you believe that people should have a website for their business, and there are many benefits to doing that. But how much time do you think people should spend on building a website? Because I know there are different platforms that you can use, and some people will spend months building a website, and some people will just have one page for their website. Do you think it makes a difference how much information you offer on the website?
You touched on several points. Well, in general, the question was how long time it will take to build a website and how much time to spend on the website. But it will depend on the purpose of the website. If, for example, you want to position yourself as an expert, you don't need that many pages there. You need to show information about yourself, maybe some information for the media people, your portfolio, your contact page, maybe some social media and some small additional stuff which you want to show to, you want people to know about you. But if you want to build more of the online presence and online business, and you want to say, let's say you want to grow your email list, you may add a landing page where you will offer something and collect emails. You may want to start a blog, although you need to be very careful what you will blog about. It's not that, oh, today I have this idea that, it's so cool to be an actor. People don't search for such stuff. You really need to think what problems you can solve, and then you can build your blog or do something else there besides the general information. But at least if you want to position yourself as an expert, you need to have a website with that information that you want people to know about yourself and the way you want to present yourself. Besides that, how long will it take you? 1-2 days to write everything? It depends how slow you write or how fast you write. But besides that, everything is just up to you. If you want to continue writing or posting something on your website, it will take you, of course, longer time, but it's not that necessary. It just depends on your marketing strategy.
See, I have a blog on my website, but just the time it takes to write the blog, I just never have time to fill it in. So I just removed the link from the homepage so you couldn't find it unless someone told you where it was.
That's why when he was talking, I was like, does he have a blog? I've never seen even one article there. Okay, he's just hiding everything.
Oh yeah,
on the website.
I do think the blog is just as important though, in terms of, at least if you're an entertainer, because I want people to know who I really am and what I really feel about things. So, whereas some people might say, oh, you have to be careful what you write and, no one's interested in just your daily experiences. I think there's another side to that where people do want to know who is the real you. What is your opinion in things? And I think a blog is a good place to put that.
Can be, depending again on your marketing strategy and your business goals. If you want to build more of the online presence, it can be a good thing. If people just search for your name and want to pick up some stuff, probably they will not read that many articles that you have. They'd rather go to social media and check some stuff there. For you as an actor, maybe it will be good to leverage something like YouTube, where people can actually see you either playing or you can post some long-form videos. It can be a better way for you as an actor rather than just focusing on the blog. It's just everywhere where you put your content is the way to present yourself, get yourself out of there, and you need to be thoughtful a little bit on how you do it. So it's not just I posted it and whoever will watch, but think about what do people need and how you can help them and what people will be interested in to come back. So a blog, good thing. If you talk about, my daily life and people don't know who you are, if you're, let's say, not Leonardo DiCaprio, well, people may not be interested in that. But if you talk about something like how to promote yourself as an actor, this is something that people can search for, and they can find your blog and they can find about you, learn more about what you do, and start working with you.
Yeah, I mean, think about it in that way. Some people feel very comfortable in front of a camera. Some people feel more comfortable in a photograph. And then some people just prefer the written medium, both as a writer and as a reader. So maybe if I'm not happy filming myself talking about acting, I'd be happier writing about it. So don't feel that you have to choose one medium to promote yourself or reach your audience. So again, if you feel more comfortable writing about your business or your experiences, then perhaps a blog is definitely a way for you to go.
Yeah, and there's one more thing which I would like to add, because when we think about why do I need a website for my business? And we think about business in two ways. One, I am a business. I'm the person who can provide a service. Or I may have a company, the registered company, and I work from that company on behalf of that company. So when we think about why do I need a website for my business, is that for the company or for myself personally? If you want to position yourself as an expert or the professional in your field, you need your website. Now, you can have the company business official website too, but if you position yourself as the professional, get the information about you on the separate website. By the way, if you want to increase your income in the service business, or maybe you're in the coaching business, I have a free guide for you, Sell Your Expertise, which will give you practical tips on how to double your sales already next time. You can download it using the link below, so check it out. And if you want to know how to name your website, check this video next.